Now, from the home of the 2004 All-Star Game, we're at beautiful Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston as ESPN welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball.
Tonight, it's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Houston Astros.
This is John Miller welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Joe, the Reds are getting ready down below, and for just a moment, what about the Reds in this ball game?
Well, you can't help but keep your eye on Adam Dunn. He's so big and powerful, and he's a guy that you look at and you say, well, one of these days he may hit 70 home runs. I mean, that's how good he is. And when you watch him in batting practice, you realize that every time he swings the bat, is capable of going out of the ballpark. He just has to learn to be a little more stable in his swing. I mean, he'll overswing at times. Other times he grooves it. And when he's in a groove, it's hard to get him out.
Roy Oswalt will be doing the pitching. He was a 20-game winner last year, maintaining his ERA at 3.70. The pregame warm-ups are over. It's about time for baseball. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing, and he pops it up. Vizcaíno is there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Let's check out the lineup for the Reds.
D'Angelo Jimenez
is sitting in that number 2 spot in the order. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
This one is hit down the left field line. Does it have enough on it? Way back there.
And foul.
He throws.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Low one outside, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. And he swings and hits this one foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Here's the Astros defense. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Curveballs cause you to overswing sometimes. Screwed himself right into the ground.
Popped him up. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
Austin Kearns steps in now. He's got a .277 lifetime batting average. His career home run total is at 37.
Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Everett is right there. And he is out at first. What a play! The Reds get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score.
Eric Milton to get the start for them today. He recorded 14 wins last season. He's won 3 this year.
First pitch to him. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that falls for a base hit.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Berkman
will be hitting third. They say the best hitter is supposed to hit third, and that's where he is. Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. This is swung on and a liner. Jimenez is there to put the squeeze on it for the out.
The Reds on the field defensively look like this. One out, man on first.
Here's a throw over to first.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
And a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runner at first, one down.
Over to first.
One on, one out.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a broken bat fly ball. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to third.
This is a good pitch. He breaks his bat, in fact, but he still gets enough of it to get himself a base hit.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. And it drops in for a base hit.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With one out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
3 men on, 1 man out.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Dunn to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Craig Biggio
Is up to the plate now. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs with his career slugging percentage under .440.
swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. And that's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He baffled him with the curve that time. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
This one's coming in on him, and he chases it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
The Houston Astros pick up 3 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. After 1, and we have no score.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Sean Casey
Will be the first man.
swung on and hit in the air to right center. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
LaRue
Will take his cuts here.
first pitch on the way. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Over to second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
He picked this one up nicely and then went around Cape Horn to get the double play.
John, it's like infield practice, except this time they get 2. Nice work to get the double play.
Joe Randa
Gets a shot here. Last season he had 8 home runs. Last year had 56 runs batted in.
first pitch, here it comes. Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Slider swung on and missed. He struck it out, and with that, the side is retired.
Well, he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. His strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and our score is 0-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno.
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a changeup. Looked at. 0-1.
Well, that pitch started up, but because it's a changeup, the bottom falls out of it.
Here it comes.
On the ground to short. Olmedo is there. Over to first for out number 1. Osmus
will get his first opportunity in this ball game. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Changeup in there for a called strike. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good rip at that one, but he missed it. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
And this one's grounded to second. The throw to second.
Well, a little one-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Grounded to second, could be 2. To second for 1. And 2. A double play.
Here's a look at that 4-6-3 double play. The shortstop, the man in the middle.
Well, that's what they teach you, John. Whether you're a second baseman or a shortstop, one fluid motion. Well done.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the top of inning number 3 in a scoreless ballgame.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Ryan Friel
We'll try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way.
The pitch.
Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away. You'll see this one going up and away as a hitter. That pitch looks easy to make contact with, but it can be deceiving at times.
Joe, he goes down swinging here, and you can bet that his confidence went down a little bit right with it.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
Friel will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded back to the mound. And foul. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Gone! A home run!
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it. Just a great piece of hitting here. This one's going up and away. He just put the bat head out there, and he hit the big fly.
That is a solo homer, Joe, but a solo bomb. My, oh my, that thing was crushed.
Jimenez.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1.
On the way.
Right back to the mound. And he boots it. Ensberg has got it. And he'll have no play on this one. That'll go as an error. Dunn will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. On the outside corner, 1-1. Now a throw over. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That thing looked like a barrel rolling right over the edge of Niagara Falls. Great breaking ball.
The 1-2 pitch.
Curveball ties him in knot as he swings it. This is strike 3. The side is retired.
Well, John, he threw a 12-6 curve. Here's K-zone. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
The Reds get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of the... Grounded softly to short. Randa has got it. Over to first for out number 1. Lane will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a swing, and the ball hit high and way back there. Gone, a home run. And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
Well, sometimes guys like the look of the pitch, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he thought he was going to get a fat one on that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall.
Berkman
will dig in. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side here. Base is empty, 1 out.
And if you listen closely, or maybe not so closely, you'll hear this crowd picking up their team. They want to break this tie. Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. Then he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
Great job here by the first baseman with the force out. That's a nice, simple defensive play.
Bagwell will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch to him. Called strike on the outside. 0-1.
He has all the energy in this building behind him.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. Casey makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Astros pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one. We're through 3 here at the ballpark, and we're all tied.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Sean Casey
is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch on the way.
Man, the bottom dropped out of that one. Great pitch.
Pitch on the way.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Going right through it. Strike 3.
Casey will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and ripped towards second. Vizcaíno is over, and he puts it away for the out. LaRue will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno has it. From his knees, he got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th, and we are all tied up.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Morgan Ensberg
will be the first man up.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a rocket towards short. The throw to second.
That's a good AB, John. The possible go-ahead runs aboard to lead off the inning.
Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
He deals.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. One away.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it.
Vizcaíno.
He's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. With one out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch to him.
Not exactly where you want to throw the curveball, but sometimes you can get away with a pitch that stays on the inside part and up at the top of the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. And he's in there easily.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a one-out base hit.
Brad Ausmus.
Up to the plate now. Last season, he had 5 home runs, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Here's the ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, way back there.
Ensberg is around third on his way home. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily. Oswald will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners at second and third with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout. Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench. Runners at second and third, 2 down.
And he squares around and gets down the bunt. Milton is up with it, throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Astros scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
Houston leads it 2-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Joe Randa
will be the first man up.
First pitch to him. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
The 1-2 pitch.
Well, he tried to jam him, tried to get in his kitchen, but the hitter was able to lay off.
2-2 pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Man, there's a pitch up in the zone. He swung right through it. He'll have to hit that one next time.
Oh, and he just missed that one, Joe.
Well, hard to believe, John, but most big league hitters would have taken that pitch and put it out of the ballpark. Must have taken his eyes off of it for a split second.
Olmedo
will stand in. He's the switch hitter, batting left-handed. 1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He throws.
0-2. He's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Struck him out, and that's strikeout number 8 thus far.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Joe, he was picking on this hitter, working that inside on this one.
Well, he also made the pitcher's job easier by being off on his swing.
Milton will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Curveball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno is there, and it in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. The Astros on top, 2-1.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Is always a tough hitter to battle with, and he's coming up.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
The leadoff man is on, and they'll try to extend this lead a little bit.
Berkman comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
To second for 1 and 2. A double play.
Beautiful looking play here, John. These kind of plays are bread and butter to baseball. You can have incredible hitting, great pitching, but when you can pull off great defensive plays like this, you're going to have a much better chance of winning a lot of ball games over the course of the season.
Bagwell will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch to him.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Lined hard down the left field line. As this one hops the wall.
And I don't know, John, but that's 10 hits off this guy now. I think if I'm the manager, I head out there and bring the hook with me.
Ensberg will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First, now here's a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and it's off the wall. And he can't catch up to this one. It's over his head.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Biggio will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runners at second and third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. And he is out at the plate. Now, I don't know if the batter missed a sign or what happened there, but talk about running yourself out of an inning.
Johnny makes it home. You don't see a lot of guys stealing home, much less without a throw.
I mean, you don't even call that a steal, Joe. That was like just a grand theft.
Yeah, and he didn't even try to throw him out.
First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
Here's the pitch.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Jimenez
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Dunn will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter. Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. The throw to third.
They set down the first 2 men of this inning, but they couldn't get him. So now another 2-out knock will get him home.
Kearns will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a roller towards the hole. And he'll be tagged out on a bonehead base running play. No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Astros on top 2-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Craig Biggio
will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And he delivers.
And he tries to get one down. Milton has got it. And he throws on to first for the out. One away. Vizcaíno.
He's a switch hitter batting right-handed. One out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to throw it down away, but it got away from him.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes.
Swinging a high drive. This could be trouble.
And foul. The 2-1 pitch. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. Dunn into a slide as he takes one away with a great basket catch. Dunn
Shows his great, extraordinary athleticism here, Joe. Quite a play diving.
Well, when you want to talk about laying your body on the line, here's a prime example. He lands pretty hard after that dive, but he's able to hang on to it for the out.
Brad Ausmus
Steps in here. He's hitting 130. His batting average last year was 248.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. And there's the second ball. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Oswald will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Now a throw over. They throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
He throws.
Too far inside, and it's 1-1. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a 4-seam fastball. Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at-bat, but let's go back and take a look at it.
Yes, great pitching, Joe.
The Houston Astros can't get anybody home here this afternoon. At the end of 6 full innings, the Astros lead 2-1.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Sean Casey
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second. Dives. He's up with it. Vizcaíno is right there. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single.
This is just what the doctor ordered. Did they get the tying run on board to lead off the inning? Well, it was a close play at first. The second baseman got it over there pretty quickly, but the runner beat it out.
The throw was just a hair late, Joe, and he needed some speed to beat that one out. Qualls gets the call to come in and take over the hill. He's not going to lead the league in strikeouts, but he gets his fair share, averaging 6.5 strikeouts for every 9 innings he's pitched.
That was a great performance by the starter. I might have let him continue, but you can't fault the decision to turn to the bullpen right here.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A throw back to the bag.
He throws. There's a swing and the ball hit well. Down the line. This one has a chance.
And it's off the wall. The throw to the plate.
You hate to see this if you're a manager. You go to the pen to get a different look in there, and he comes in and serves up extra bases.
Joe Randa
Steps in. Last season he had 8 home runs. Last year had 56 runs batted in. Nobody out and runners on second and third.
swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and he's down on strikes for the first down.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He does it right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Ray Olmedo
At the plate. He didn't have any home runs last season, with a career slugging percentage under 4.
swung on and ripped towards second. On to first, 2 down. Milton will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, a runner 90 feet away over third base.
First pitch, here it comes. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Biggio to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Biggio
With an acrobatic diving catch. I think it's worth another look, Joe.
Well, Johnny gets a great jump on this one and is able to lay out and pull this one in. Nice grab.
The Cincinnati Reds score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on.
7th inning stretch time in Houston.
And we are all tied up.
The top of the order is due up next. Lance Berkman is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
First pitch to him. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Swing the drive deep in the left field. This ball is going back, still going back. Gone! A home run! The solo home run, one swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
Well, John, the left fielder gave this a heck of a try. I mean, he just barely misses keeping this one in the ballpark.
Came close. Would have been spectacular, but not quite.
Well, baseball is a game of interest, and sometimes on hundreds of feet. This time it turned into a home run.
Acevedo
Will be coming in to pitch. He's allowed a batting average of .266 against him this year.
Yeah, this was a pretty good performance today by this starter. All in all, that was a pretty solid outing.
Lane will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. First pitch on the way. Grounded back to the mound. Acevedo has it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Berkman will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he's getting recognized by the fans. His team is leading by 1 run.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
The pitch.
Sliders swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. John, let's check out this slider on K-zone. This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes a swing at it anyway.
Well, he had to, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder and take one for the team.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Oh, and they helped him out on that one. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Olmedo is up with it. The Astros get a run on the homer and take the lead. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Houston leads it 3-2.
Top of the lineup coming up next.
Adam Dunn
Is due up third. He's got to be in the pitcher's mind right now. He'll be up third in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Watches a changeup go by for strike one. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And foul. Fastball swung out and missed. He struck him out. One away.
Great pitch. Pitch on the inside, and he missed it. Strike 3. John, he delivers a four-seam fastball on this one. Let's take a look at it on Kazon. He's working the inside portion of the plate here and hoping to induce a swing, and it worked.
He almost screwed himself into the ground. His swing was so big on that one.
He got handcuffed too, but he'll have to shorten his swing a bit next time if he wants to handle the pitch inside.
Jimenez
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed.
swings and lines this one back up the middle.
Qualls
is there, and he puts it away for the second out. Dunn will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Here it comes.
He takes a splitter in there, and it's 0-2 now. Almost got him to chase that one, but he held up in time. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short, and that gets down for a base hit.
Well, John, they get a man on here with 2 outs. Now a double in the gap might just tie this ball game.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Hit in the air to left center. Lane is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th.
Houston is out in front.
3-2.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Morgan Ensberg
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball.
Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
Kazon will show us a look here at the slider.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Biggio will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty with nobody out.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
Drops down a bunt. Acevedo is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Vizcaíno
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. 1 out, none on.
first pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Jimenez has it on the hop, and he throws to first in time for out number 2. Casey
Does a remarkable job. He made a quick spin pivot there, a tough off-balance throw, and he was just hanging out there, and man, did he put it right there with something on it.
That's the hardest thing to do when you know you've got to get rid of it quickly. You're not stable yet, but a very fine job of being able to focus and get the accurate throw for the out. Excellent play.
First pitch on the way. This one swung on and fouled away. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Randa puts it away and the side is retired. The Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th.
Houston with the lead,
4-2.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Sean Casey
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. This is swung on and hit in the air. Biggio is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. In there at the lettering on his shirt for a strike.
Well, you can't handle a fastball up and away. You might as well wait for something better.
The pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Right back to the mound. Ausmus has it. The Houston Astros
Come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Morgan Ensberg is our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game. Joe, he really was the hitter that came through big for his club tonight in this victory. Neither team scored an enormous amount of runs, and I think that's why his performance really stood out and had such a big impact on the victory.
Well, a triple is the hardest kind of hit to get, and sometimes you get lucky, but no such luck today. Having said that, he still showed off impressive ability and presence up there, raking the ball time and again in a winning effort.
That wraps things up from here. Carl Ravitch and the gang are standing by in the studios with Baseball Tonight coming up next. Until next time, this is John Miller for Joe Morgan and our entire ESPN crew saying so long, thanks for tuning in, and good night. Once again, the final score, the Houston Astros get the win
4-2.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Houston.